how are you? My name is Houston, back with another video. This shirt that I'm wearing is so soft. I got it from Uniqlo. It's one of their Airism oversized tees. I got the sleeves kind of cuffed right now. They're cuffed twice. They normally sit like down to about here or so. I mean, they're supposed to fit like that because they're oversized. It's really comfy, but it's just not really the look that I'm going for right now. I'm wearing a large. I'm like 5'9", 5'10". I've heard so much about these shirts, and last weekend around my birthday, I went and got 3 different colors. They're all like neutrals like this. Like there's this color, I got a mocha color one, and I got like a sort of off-white cream-ish color. I'm a big fan of neutral colored clothing and like no logos or anything like that. Occasionally you'll see me wear something with logos on it, but most of the time this is the sort of stuff that I'm wearing. It's got a really good fit too. Like I said, I'm wearing a large, so like it fits down to like mid-fly or so, but I haven't washed it. It is 50-50 cotton and polyester, so it should shrink just a little bit, but if you don't dry it super hot, then it'll be fine. You just hang dry it. I started this video at this specific time because I'm about to eat my food and I just wanted to show it. This burrito is wrapped so horribly. Look, it's literally falling apart. Hey, it's all good though. It's gonna taste good. It's gonna taste good. But I will be back on the cursed game after I finish eating. All right, before we get into the actual game, I'm gonna breeze through these patch notes real quick. I mean, really not a lot got changed. They did fix a bunch of bugs. I think the bug section is larger than everything else in these patch notes combined. But hey, at least we got Rocket League, right? Double XP too, I guess. I mean, for people like me that aren't done with Orion, that's pretty cool. Oh, and Shipment. I remember Shipment. Yo, that's been in a couple games before, right? I heard they changed it too. Like they rearranged it. You can't climb on the crates anymore either. I will say that I do actually want to try the raid. I just gotta not be shadow banned anymore so I can get in a Warzone lobby, and then I gotta get the invite. You have to finish like top 20 or something like that. Yeah, it says right here. So place within top 20 of any Warzone Battle Royale playlist. Oh, and I guess you can just exfil with $30,000 in cash from DMZ. When I played Destiny a little bit, I got into Destiny 2 like a year ago, and I was like really into it for about a year, maybe a little bit more, year and a half. I loved participating in the raids with people, like the people that were showing me how to play the game. I probably did the raids and like PvE more than I did the actual PvP, like in Crucible and things like that. But one thing that I really enjoyed about Destiny was doing the puzzles and the combat, like going through, doing like the PvE part of like killing all the enemies and like all the ads, whatever. And then on top of that and in between those encounters is doing all those puzzles. Like I find that to be fun, but that's just me, I guess. I can understand why somebody that is directly interested in just playing Warzone, pumping out content, or just, you know, just spawn die in multiplayer, like they don't want to do a raid. That's just not their thing. Oh, I just noticed that you can just do a daily challenge in multiplayer or Spec Ops. Maybe I can do the one in multiplayer. But I will say that I enjoy the fact that they're sort of expanding into this realm, like the raid type realm, or I don't know what kind of game that is. It's kind of like a half MMO type thing. The only thing is, and we know that they're not very good at this, is that are they going to actually keep putting in the effort to develop this side of the game, or are they just going to push it out as like a little like toe in the water, and then they're just going to give up on it if they don't see the numbers? Which is totally possible, because you can see that the state this game is in, that they just don't really seem to care all that much. Which, hey, we got Rocket League though. Look, that's funny. It's like that other game that exists, like the one with the cars, but instead you're on an ATV. That's funny. It's Rocket League. Again, the quality of life changes. I mean, from the limited time that I've played Warzone, you still can't one-shot people in the head with a sniper, which is unfortunate. 3 plates broken, by the way. You actually get to see how much time you have left on your double XP, so I don't have to be like, hey Siri, set a timer for 1 hour. Oh, finally, I can read the whole operator bio. God, that was on the top of my list. Damn. I am glad that they're apparently making changes to the UI, so going forward there'll be more and more changes, hopefully sooner than later. If we have to wait for season 2 for more QOL and just overall normal changes, like things that should be in the game from the fucking release of the game, then it's going to be a tough couple months. It is going to be a tough 2 months. It's nice that they reduced the damage on the akimbo pistols. Again, I haven't played since this update came out because work has been hell, so who knows? They still might be insanely powerful. I also read somewhere on here that shotguns can no longer one-shot you when you have full plates, which is Come on. I know a shotgun's a close range weapon, but Jesus Christ, that was the most frustrating thing. So, okay, so pistols, shotguns, melee, they nerfed the riot shield. I don't understand why they just increase far damage, increase movement speed, like give us percentages. I mean, I feel like that really helps, especially for those people whose whole livelihood is like data, like true game data and JGod, and you know, I think there's one other person. Even if your content isn't that data stuff, like it helps to have a numerical value to show the reduction or increase in a weapon's viability. Again, all this stuff with the attachments, it's like, hey, we made it good, we made it worse. It's like, okay, but how much? And then the cheaters got nerfed. It's nice. Apparently this shit like glows in the dark on shipment. I'm sure we'll see it. I'm sure we'll see it. Audio, cool. It'd be great if we could actually hear people consistently. And then playlist type stuff, a change to DMZ building 21. So from what I heard, they added this building into DMZ, and it might be in Warzone, who knows, but it's not findable, or they don't tell you where it is. So the building is just in Al Mazrah somewhere, which is, I guess, kind of fun, but apparently it's not even in the game, even though it's in the patch notes. It's like, bro, what are they doing over there? What's going on at Infinity Ward? Like, is there like a weird break in the command chain somewhere? Like, is middle management just out of there? Like, what is happening? I'm really curious, actually. They nerfed AI, which is good because those guys are like fucking scump out there. Like, you go into a stronghold and you get like one shot right to the head by an AI that's probably not even looking at you. It just bomb drone got kind of nerfed, and then look at all these bug fixes. Bugs. Gas is finally in the game. You don't actually get like the better skin though until you complete the raid, but you have to buy the package, I guess. So you buy the package to get the scuba skin and then all this stuff, but then you get an additional skin if you complete the raid alongside it. Hey, we got Rocket League though. It's fine. Nice, a double XP event. Yeah. Wait. I just realized that camos apparently got reset for people. If my camos got reset, I might uninstall this game. Oh my God. Okay. Stuff like that should not even be in my head. Like, I shouldn't have to think that maybe my camos got reset. I mean, it's like my mental is balancing on a tightrope. I only have 2 SMGs left. Nice. Hell yeah. The gunsmith turned up the light to like fucking 300%. Bro, turn it down. Jesus. Another bug. Another bug. Oh my God. Double kills, suppressor, hip fire. Okay, this one's going to be easy. I should really use the double XP to like properly level up my launchers. But until then, we're going to jump right into shipment and see what kind of hell we can raise. I wonder if I'm still shadow banned, actually. I know I said that earlier, but we can always check. Ban appeal. Continue. Agree and continue. Not eligible for appeal. Nice. Hell yeah. Shadow ban shoot house lobbies are one thing, but shadow ban shipment lobbies? Yikes. I know a lot of people love shipment. Trust me. I've played my fair amount too over the years, but I think that DOS House was probably better. I'm looking at this video that JGod just uploaded, and apparently they changed AI and made them more powerful in DMZ, but they reduced their effectiveness in Warzone, like at the strongholds. And this guy gets beamed like he's playing against Huskers. I'm really excited to play this map and get shotgun to death. Oh yeah. I should have expected that. Is my movement speed slower? It's weird like playing this map and not being able to move as fast as we're used to. Because like, you normally be like slide canceling all over the place and trying to just like get away from everybody and get around every corner as fast as you can, but not anymore. I'm gonna lay down right here and this guy's gonna die because he chased me because he's dumb. Almost got that third guy. I had a good birthday. It was pretty cool. I didn't really do anything crazy or like super birthday like, but I did go out and have a couple drinks with my girlfriend and one of my best friends. I had to go to this like family type event, and I just didn't really have any time after the event to like actually go out on my birthday. So the next night after, like the 10th rather than the 9th, Jesus Christ, what is happening? I just streamed pretty much all night because, like, honestly, that's how I really want to spend most of my time. Like, I mean, I do love spending time with my friends and, like, my family and all that, but I also love streaming. Oh my god. The spawns. I think the spawns might be fucked on this, but it is shipment first release, so I'm not surprised. Oh my god, there's so many. You know, a lot of people are saying that the map feels bigger, like more open, but to me it feels smaller. I don't know. Maybe I'm smoking something. I respect the long. Bro, I respect their commitment to the prone kills. This dude crouched to get around the crate, and then he like laid down on the other side of it. He's like, I'm not giving up one prone kill if my life depends on it. I like that. I like that a lot. The day after I streamed, I was actually able to go to the mall because my girlfriend had got me a Fear of God sweater because I've wanted like some Fear of God gear for like a while. She didn't know that it was like incredibly oversized. Like that's how they make all their clothes. Like normally you should size down like one full size. So the sweater was like pretty big on me, but like I don't care because I mean I kind of like that fit anyway. Oh my god, I'm the best in the game. So we went to the mall to see if we could exchange it for a smaller size, and we couldn't find anything, but then I thought to myself, I wonder how much this will shrink because it's like 60-70% cotton. I took a chance, and instead of returning it, because we also figured out that you can't return any of Fear of God's essential clothing. So their essentials line is like, it's just like their basic stuff, right? So you can't return or exchange any of it. All sales are final, no matter what. Sale, no sale, it doesn't matter. So because I was effectively stuck with it because of the policy, I was like, okay, I'm going to wash it, see how much it shrinks, and I'm just going to rock it. It'll just be like an oversized fit for me. And it actually shrunk like enough that I can wear it. So I'm glad that I have it. It's super comfy. It's so well made too. Like I said, I've always wanted some Fear of God stuff. It is kind of dangerous though that I finally got some because now I just want more, you know? But at the same time, when we were at the mall, we went to Uniqlo and Zara. I was able to combat my urges and not buy anything from Zara because I really like a lot of the stuff from there as well. But like I said at the beginning, I've always wanted some of Uniqlo's Airism oversized tees. They have literally every color imaginable. Like not just the neutral colors that I was talking about. Like, I mean, there's, you know, there's simple things like black, white, blue, green. But as I said, the neutral sort of like earth tones are what I love more than anything else. Like the greens, the browns, the tans, the taupes. Those are the best colors because they can just go with everything. And if you're not into clothes, I apologize, but I like clothes, so if you're watching my videos, I'm gonna talk about clothes. Thank God for double XP. Imagine using an optic on an MP5. That might be like the biggest indicator that you're not a true COD veteran. Dude, I'm being infected by the riot shield lobbies already. This is horrible. Literally everybody has a riot shield on their back. I'm in a game full of turtles. Look at them, look at them, look at them. They're all riot shields, riot shields. I mean, I get it. You don't want to be shot in the back. I just hate it. 1, 2, 3 riot shields. Also, it's like Thursday at noon right now, and the only reason that I'm able to play is because I finally have to do that cursed night work that I was talking about. So the night work starts tomorrow night, Friday, and I only have to do it for like 2 or 3 days, luckily, so that's good. Curse all the people that save shotguns until shipment released. Like this dude. What the fuck's wrong with you? I only have to do it for 3 nights, and most of my other coworkers have to do it for 5 or 6. They want to get it done in 72 hours, so by the time that I finish all of my work, like all of my shifts, but I just, with the scope of the work, I just don't think it's possible. Yesterday, at the end of the day, we had a like hour-and-a-half long meeting about the whole process and like how we plan on doing it. In like my near decade of construction work, this might be the craziest thing that I've ever been a part of. I would love to like describe it because it's really cool, like the things that we're doing, but even I barely like understand like the full scope of the work. This specific type of work, like this really deep underground drilling and like the pullback, is something that I'm not familiar with at all. So when I hear the plan and like everything that we're about to do, I am still kind of confused as to like how it's being done, but I am excited to do it. It's going to be really fun. And hopefully everybody stays safe and nothing goes wrong. And yeah, like that's really all I'm asking for, to be honest. I have the day off today in order to sort of like adjust to the new sleep schedule. Just watched this video of some guy who was using AI both visually and auditorily in order to simulate Morgan Freeman. So he's a white guy and everything that he says is being projected onto Morgan Freeman. It's very weird, very uncanny, like, but it looks just like Morgan Freeman, but the sound is a little bit off. His voice is off just a tiny bit. There's a lot of crazy leaps and bounds going on with AI right now in both the art department and especially the writing and computation side of things. I mean, I've been messing with Midjourney for quite a while, so I have like a really good idea of the way that like that AI works, but there's also the advent of things like Stable Diffusion and especially recently this thing called ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is basically this AI where you can just ask it a question or just ask it to give you information on anything. And what the hell is that guy doing? And the AI will directly respond to it or like write you literally anything. And it's very accurate in response. It's so hard to describe because like it's so just strange watching the AI work. So for instance, I saw somebody using it in order to get like a cheaper Adobe subscription. It's like normally the Adobe subscriptions are, you know, what are they, like 60 bucks a month for a year or something like that. They basically input Adobe support's responses into it and ask the AI, like, how would you respond in order to get me a better deal? And the AI came up with like these crazy loopholes. And that person that was using ChatGPT fed the answers from the AI like back to the tech support person. And they were actually able to get like 3 months free and 20% off their yearly subscription. They just kept telling the bot to like, oh no, try and get me a better deal. Try and get me a better deal. Try and get me a better deal. And that's just like, that's nuts, dude. It seems like you have to use very specific language sometimes with it, like in order to get exactly what you want. But that's kind of like a very common thing with AI where you have to tread this line of being like very specific in certain areas while also remaining vague in others. What I'm really interested in with an AI like that is not just lowering the price of Adobe subscriptions, which, you know, that just benefits artists, but is that AI being used to reduce the cost of medical bills? So being able to send AI generated responses to these medical companies, or to these insurance companies rather, because fuck insurance companies. They're this like the slime of the earth and they screw everybody out of so much money every single year. I want to see these bots being used to negotiate the costs down for people's medical bills. Because if insurance is going to day in and day out fuck over the layman, I want to see this AI make these insurance companies burn. There are people that can barely afford things like insulin and they literally need it to stay alive. So when insulin costs like $900, then that is inhumane and that's bullshit. So if we can use AI in order to swindle these insurance companies out of the money that we shouldn't even have to be paying them, it's like, I don't have diabetes, I don't need insulin, but still other people, then hell yeah, go ChatGPT. So I haven't really played with it much myself, but I have messed around a lot with Midjourney and more things on the art side of it, like Stable Diffusion as well. And it is truly impressive, the things that you can generate. So I know there's a whole conversation going on, especially deep in like the close artist community, about consent for work being used to generate the images from the bot. Like there are opt-in and opt-out programs because the bot is using these people's art in order to generate the art that you are trying to create, or you're not creating it, but you're inputting, you know, your prompt into it in order for the bot to create it. So that's a whole can of worms, and this video could be like fucking 30 minutes longer. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, that's the update. That's the update on my life. That's how my birthday went. You know how it is. So basically, the game doesn't really feel any different, but we got shipment on a ship and they rearranged the ship. So that's pretty much it, honestly. I mean, I'm going to keep playing the game. I understand a lot of Warzone people are pretty frustrated, but that was pretty fun to me. I mean, it's like I just get off now. I don't play for the rest of the day. It's like, that was so fun, but I'd never play offline. No. It's fun. I do hope for the longevity of this game because I still think it has a ton of potential. That they fix it and they are much more transparent like they said they would be, and they really bring in the next era of COD, but who knows what's gonna happen, man. Be nice to people, especially content creators going through a lot right now. Call of Duty content creators, like, try and be nice to them in their mentions. I know I called them bitches last video, but yo, be nice to them. Be nice to them. I'll probably be live on Twitch right now. Check the bio for all the links and such. And I appreciate you. So thank you again. I hope you have a good Christmas if I don't have another video out by then. And yeah, take it easy. I'll see you on the next one.